Welcome to another edition of the Greater Raritan OneStop Career Center Pep Talk. Today we will be talking about cover letters. Here are some general ideas about cover letters. Cover letters can be one of the most challenging parts of the job application process. You want to research the company and know details of the job you want before writing the cover letter. It's important to try and capture the attention of the hiring manager, so use a strong opening statement and try to address someone directly. If you know someone within the company, mention them in the first two sentences. Begin with, I am writing to you at the suggestion of. Try and show that you know about the company and some of the challenges it faces so you can explain how you can help to meet the needs of the company. A cover letter is also an opportunity to compare job requirements to your experience. Some people wonder if they should even send a cover letter. Although there is conflicting information about it, the One Stop Career Center recommends that you always send a cover letter. Now, some websites do not allow for cover letters, but whenever possible, send one. It's important to send it because it gives you an opportunity to set yourself apart. It's understandable why some people would want to skip sending a cover letter. They are not easy to do and can be very challenging. Before writing the cover letter, do your research first. Try to find out more information about the specific job you are interested in. You can get information from the job description, the company's website, their Twitter feed, and employee profiles on LinkedIn. Researching the company also helps you learn the company's culture. If possible, reach out to the company to get more information. When you are writing the cover letter, focus on the future. Your resume is an overview of your experience. The cover letter is a focus of your future and what you want to do. If you are changing careers, the cover letter is a good place to explain that. It is also a place you can explain your transferable skills. Lead with a strong opening statement and explain why the job is important to you and what you can bring to the table. I would recommend avoiding humor. Often humor falls flat and can even appear to be self-regarding. Do not use cliches. Use direct language such as, let me draw your attention to the two reasons why I'd be a great addition to your team. Again, mention if you know someone and always try to address the letter to someone directly. You want to emphasize your personal value and demonstrate that you know what the company does and how you can help them manage challenges. Explain how you solved problems. Many times, the two skills the company is looking for are the ability to adapt and ability to learn. Show the company that you know how to do both. Give clear examples of things that set you apart. Many times, an employer will not hire you because you did not demonstrate that you wanted the job. Make it clear that you want the position. Be enthusiastic, like it's your dream job. If you're not excited about a job or the company, do not apply to it. Watch your tone. Don't go overboard with flattery or say something you don't mean. Being authentic is important. It prevents you from sounding desperate. You don't want to undermine your message by sounding unprofessional or immature. When thinking about what language to use, it always helps to put yourself in the hiring manager's shoes. What language would you want to hear? If at all possible, try to keep the cover letter to under a page. It should be brief enough that someone could read it at a glance. Try to cover a lot of ground, but try to do it succinctly. It would help to have someone read it and point out any places things can be cut out. Get feedback from a few people, but be specific as to what kind of feedback you are looking for. You want to make sure your main point is clear. What is the story you are trying to tell, and are they able to summarize it? Sometimes you will be unable to submit a cover letter. Some companies use application systems that do not allow for a cover letter. You may be able to include it in the same space as your resume, but that is not always possible. They may allow only data to be entered in certain boxes. Whatever format you have, use it to demonstrate your ability to do the job and your enthusiasm for it. If you can't submit a cover letter, find a person who you can send a brief follow-up highlighting key points about your application. The following are samples of cover letters. The first is a standard cover letter, and the second is a T cover letter. The T is derived from the look of the page itself. Imagine taking a piece of paper and drawing a huge T on it. The top line, which appears under the opening paragraph, and the vertical line dividing the page into two equal spaces. Open with a brief introduction of who you are and what position you are interested in, then add, quote, below is a comparison of my job requirements and my qualifications, unquote. Here is an example of a standard cover letter. Here is an example of a T cover letter. Notice the format. Thank you for listening to our cover letter pep talk. Please subscribe and tune in for more pep talk videos at the One Stop Career Center.